Okay. Am I going to get cut off again? No. Oh, you're so good. Okay. Good morning. Today is February 10th. I had to think about that. Tuesday, February 10th. My name is Joan. I am your yoga instructor today. Thank you for coming either in person or following along with us online. So we are at the Mala Public Library, and as we sit right here and we take a breath, just let your hands rest in a comfortable seated position and close your eyes and feel where your mouth is in your tongue is in your mouth. And if the tongue is resting against the lower teeth, that's a stress reaction. So ask yourself, where are you holding some stress? Now, be mindful to relax the frowning, soften the jaw, relax around the eyes. And then just touch your thumb to your ring finger and allow yourself to ground down for a few breaths. So let your tongue float up to the top of the mouth. Tip of the tongue presses against the front two teeth. See if you can flatten the tongue a little bit rather than have it curve and hang down. And then take 3 breaths at your own rate. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, give yourself permission to relax. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, I'm going to read for you a card to start the class. It's from a deck that was created by Dr. Wayne Dyer. And the intention is to create a stress-free life. So you may not be able to totally disengage from every stressful thing that goes on in your life and in the world. But perhaps you can learn to better handle it. So he says, you have the power to create the naturally stress-free and tranquil life you desire. You can either activate thoughts that produce stress within you or activate thoughts that make stress impossible. It's your choice. So as we breathe in and breathe out right here, the word choice creates a transformation. So if there's some particular thing that is a trigger that creates stress for you, and your mind is now a little calmer, a little more relaxed, ask yourself, why? Why is that thing a trigger? Ask yourself, do you give yourself permission to let that trigger go? Sometimes triggers become a habit. Ask yourself, what is your goal for this practice, for this day, for this week, for long term? And do I give myself permission to make another choice? And as you press your thumb into your ring finger, that activates that sensation of grounding down. So inhale, big breath. Inhale, I am grounded down into this place that I'm holding for myself. Inhale, I feel grounded, balanced, and supported. And as I reflect and I think about the things that allow me to feel grounded, I release anything else that takes me out of that sensation of being centered, focused, and aligned. So we're going to sweep the hands. You can release your mudra. Inhale, and you're going to lift up. You can look up gently. I am centered. Hands together, focused, and aligned. And you bring that straight to your heart. So this becomes your intention for your practice today. Now we're going to transition into a standing pose. So however you need to, if you're sitting on a block, you're just going to come off so that you can bring one foot forward and then the other. Hang forward for a few breaths here and release any tightness. Keep your head up, especially through the whole length of the spine. Sweep the hands, softly bend the knees. And feel that sensation of creating that intention that just by bringing your hands through the center to rest right at the heart, you make a commitment to shift your focus. And feel the breath, 3 breaths here. Now, as you complete this next breath, release down again with your hands. Gather anything else that you need that will bring you peace, contentment, joy, healing, opportunity, pure potentiality. And then when you sweep this next time, ask yourself, what specific thing do I need for myself today? And hold it like you're holding a treasure, and then bring that straight down to the heart. And bow to yourself and pause 3 breaths here. Now we'll start with a little flow to warm us up a little bit. So we're going to sweep the hands down, bring it out to the side. Inhale, lift up. Gentle back bend, forward fold. But keep your back as flat as you can. So you can bend the knees if you need to. Head is up. Breathe. Take your hands, inhale, arms out to the side, reverse swan dive. Inhale, lift up. Bring it all the way up. Feel that sensation of connecting head, heart, belly, hands, feet. Take a breath. Release the hands, inhale, gentle back bend, forward fold. When you come forward now, slide your hands right up to stop right below the knee. Nice flat back, extension into your monkey. Exhale, release hands to feet, release. Inhale, sweep the hands, bring it all the way up. Reconnect to yourself, bring that straight down to the heart. Inhale, bloom and grow. So we're going to inhale, lift up, hands come out to the side, swan dive forward. Exhale, release the hands to feet. Inhale, slide the hands right up below the knees. Nice flat back, head's an extension of the spine. Exhale, release into your forward fold. Bend the knees, sweep the hand, inhale. Feel that sensation of gathering to yourself something new. Hands to the heart. Last one, sweep out to the side. Gentle back bend, forward fold. Slide your hands right up to the base of the knees. Nice flat back, head, an extension of the spine. Exhale, hands to feet, hang forward, reset the body. Bend the knees, sweep the hand. Gather those things that fill your life with abundance. Bring your hands together, hold that treasure of what it is that you need for yourself. Bring it straight down to the heart. Breathe. Now we're going to add to it. Sweep the hands. Inhale. Gentle back bend, forward fold. Slide up to the base of the knees, nice flat back. Exhale, hands to feet, take a breath. Right knee down, left knee is bent. Take a breath, scoop the hands. Inhale. Gather to yourself what you need, bring it straight down, breathe. do 2 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it down. So I release that left knee, bring the right foot forward, gather your balance. Foot can be tucked or flat. Take a breath, inhale, gather more. So we're balanced right to left. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it down. One more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it down. Hands to either side of the foot. Bring that foot back. Widen your knees. Grab your block if you have one. Head to the block as you rest into your child's pose and take a breath. Shoulders are back. If you need to release your head, you can rock your head a little bit, side to side. Relax the jaw. Keep the breath flowing. When you come to center, slide your arms forward, teepee your fingers, slide maybe a little lower to the heels. Big stretch here. Exhale, release the hands and the arms back to the mat. Bend and elbows, bring your fingertips up and over the back of the head. If that's comfortable for you, take a breath. Release through the heart, soften through the shoulders. Exhale, release the hands, slide the hands back to frame the face. Inhale, lift up. Take a breath, remove the block if that's comfortable for you, otherwise you can keep it. Slide into your extended child's pose. Take a breath. A few breaths here. One more breath. Slide your hands back to frame the face. We're going to tuck the chin. We'll do a couple of waves. So we inhale and we lift up and we look up. And we exhale and we ripple down. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, let it go. One more. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale. When you come down, slide again into your child's pose. Take a breath. Take a couple breaths. Slide your hands back to frame the face. Inhale, shoulders back, lift, come right up into your table. Take a breath. Tuck your toes. Head's an extension of the spine. We inhale into our dog. Exhale into the cat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Slide back. Adjust your legs. Slide right back into any child's pose that's comfortable for you. Slide your hands back to frame the face. Come right back up into your table. Take a breath, adjust your knees. We're going to tuck those toes. Right arm comes through, and we're going to just do a couple twists. So we inhale, and now you can stop at any spot. You bring it up as high or as low as you need it to go. 2, bring it up. 3, and bring it up. Switch sides. Take a breath. Slide under, through. Thread that needle. Inhale, bring it up. In and out with the breath. One more. Bring it right back to neutral. Come right into your dog and cat. Inhale, lift up. Release the feet, curl the spine. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. One more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, curl. Come to neutral, stir the pot. Now you can make it a circle, you could go into a figure eight, you pick what you want, what's most comfortable for you. And then when you're ready, you reverse your circle. Do at least 3, you can always do more. And then you pause, bring it right back into your child's pose. Any variation you want. And take a breath. Take a few breaths. Slide your hands back to frame the face. Inhale, lift yourself up. Walk your hands as wide as the mat. Now just rock a little bit. Keep your head high to start. And just rock the shoulders slowly and gently. If you feel that you're comfortable and you want to bring it down, the ear closer to the mat, you lift up with intention. So whatever it is that has created stress for you, you're going to lift up out of it. Exhale. Inhale. On the lift, exhale. On the release, inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Pick your child's pose. Slide your hands back to frame the face. Now your option could be just to slide your arm through again, but if you're ready to go into the full expression of threading the needle, your arm can come underneath, your head can rest on a block or on the mat, and take a breath here. Really see if you can feel like you could open up underneath the arms. Breathe. Slide the extended arm back, lift up, and we switch to the other side and take a breath. Slide your hand back, take a breath. Inhale, come back to center, rock it out. See if you feel like you have a little more space. Now you can make it as big or again or as small as you want. You can keep your nose centered if you don't want to roll your head. You pick what works most comfortably for you. One more set, one on each side. And then when you bring it back to center, pick your child's pose. So see if every time you come back to child's pose, you feel a little calmer, a little more relaxed, maybe lower into the mat, softer through the shoulders and the hips, less busyness in the mind. Slide your hands back to frame the face. You're going to ripple yourself up, come off your legs, give them a break. And extend your legs. Hands behind the back. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders, bone over squeeze, feet are flexed. Lift the heart just a little bit, head is relaxed, jaws relaxed. And soften through that heart space. Now when you're ready, you're just going to keep this nice tall position, walk yourself forward till you come right into your staff pose. Take a breath. Lift the arms, we're going to just lift them until we can twist to the right. Inhale, lift up. You can lift and look up if you want. Twist to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your arms up. Gentle back bend. Come forward, but don't go too far. Just enough so the minute you feel a little tightness in this lower back, that's far enough. Shoulders down and stretch right here. Relax through the knees. The knees should have a little space. Now you're going to bring yourself back up. Hands are parallel to the legs. Now you're engaging through the belly and the back. So you're not collapsing into this gentle pulse. So shoulders are down, head is forward, everything's soft, and we pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, relax. Give yourself a number, 1 to 10. How much effort did it take to do it? If you felt like it was a lot of stress, cut it in half, do less. Inhale, soften. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, release. Take a rest. Inhale, see if you can sit up just a little taller. Take a breath. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, release. Bring your hands behind the back, bring your feet up, and little windshield wipers. Take a breath. See if you can open up your legs as wide as the mat so you can get some nice space through the hips. Good. Bring the soles of the feet together. I'm going to sit up nice and tall, hold around the legs, and rock it out. Keep going. Shoulders down, soft. Now when you come to center, if it's comfortable for you, you can hold your ankles, shoulders are down, jaws unclenched. You're going to curl back, lift the knees, get a nice big stretch through the spine. Inhale, lift up, don't throw your head back too far. In and out with the breath. Curl it back on the exhale. Inhale on the lift. Curl. Wring out all that stuff that still needs attention. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Bring your hands around, rock it out. Good. Slide your legs nice and long. We're going to scoot so we can bring ourselves all the way back down onto the mat. This time, hands on the ribs, shoulders are down. I'm going to move this out so you can see better. Breathe. Tuck that lumbar spine. Little windshield wipers. So the heels are on the mat and the toes are off, and we start small. So all that work we just did, we want to release any tension or stress we're holding in the back body. Good. Now when you're ready, I'm going to bring my arms out, letter T, and maybe I can make the rocking of the legs a little bigger, keeping the shoulders on the mat. Now I'm making this shoulder-hip connection, releasing anything that feels like it needs to be addressed. Head's in line with the sternum, my jaw's relaxed, my eyes are soft, I'm not frowning. I'm keeping myself calm from the inside out. Now when I'm ready, if I'm ready, I'm going to bring my arms to cactus arms. This is going to be a deeper stretch. If this doesn't work for you, then you don't pick this. And maybe you can go a little lower, but you can't lift your shoulder up. So you make it the expression that works best for the stretch, and you breathe. Now when you come back to center, take a breath, bring both hands up, straight up to the ceiling, clasp your hands, keep your feet still, rock that space between the shoulders, and breathe. If you want more, you can invert your hands, palms up to the sky, but don't go where it's not comfortable for you. And if you want more, you can bring the elbows down. So I'm going to bring my elbow to the right and look a little toward that left shoulder, and to the left as my chin comes toward the right shoulder. This is too much for my neck, my cervical spine, or anything else. I don't do it. I keep my head at neutral. Eyes are relaxed, breath is moving. If I need to, I can keep my hands at neutral. I don't have to invert them. Just feel that release as you stretch across that body. Bring your arms back, rest right on your ribs, rock your legs. Make it as big or as small as you need it to be. Good. Now I'm going to walk my feet closer together. Take a breath. Now I'm going to keep my hands right at the ribs. So I want my elbows out to the side and my shoulders down. And as I keep my hands, extend my hands, I want to have them just so that my knee and my ankle are in alignment. So I don't want them too far back or too far forward. Find that nice neutral place where you can press there. Now when you press into the feet and you lift up, you're not coming up high. You're coming into a gentle bridge pose. And you want to sink those shoulders down and away from the ears. Relax anything that's creating stress, tightness, tension through the shoulders. Relax the jaw. Soften the eyes. Legs are firm. If you're comfortable, you can come up just a little bit, but you're not going to come up too high because your hands are going to control how high you can lift. Inhale. And then on the exhale from the shoulders, you'll roll slowly one vertebra at a time until the whole spine tucks right back down into the mat. Bring your arms out to the letter C. Just rock your legs here, small, so your feet are closer together, so you're not going to go as deep. Good. Pause. Hands can stay shoulders, again, or down. The hands can stay right here. You can take that right leg and now rock into your pigeon. Now, the shoulders have to stay on the mat. You're going to lift and roll that hip. Your head can stay at neutral, or your head can roll opposite from the leg. You pick what works best for you. And you make it the expression of the pose that does not create stress or pain. And you rock it out. And as you rock from side to side, notice if something feels maybe a little softer. No judgment. And then when you come back to center and you pause, release that leg. Get it into position, cross to the opposite side, and rock it out here. Now remember, one side may not necessarily feel the same as the other. Again, you make it as big or small as you need it to be, rolling the head or not. Jaws unclenched, body's calm and relaxed. You're inviting the body to release the things that create stress within it. One more set on each side. Good. Now we're going to, since we're here and we're set to go, you can keep your leg right here. Keep it crossed over. I'm going to take my left hand and place it on the inside of my left thigh. I'm going to take my right arm, I'm going to bend it anywhere that's comfortable, but the whole arm has to be on the mat. So if your arm can't come down there, so bring it back wherever is comfortable for you. And now we're just going to pulse the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release that leg and switch to the other side, and we switch arms. And we, again, gently. Ankle is off, so there's no pressure on the ankle. 1, and as it rests on the thigh. 2, 3, no pushing, just gently gliding and assisting. 4, 5, 6, pause. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, release. Take this right knee that's crossed now. We're going to release that leg in little circles. Now my arm can stay right where it is. It can come to the ribs. It can come out to the side. Little circles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring that leg in, give it a hug. Stretch that leg all the way up, pull behind. Now you can keep it here, you can slide your arms and get a deeper stretch. So my right hand is holding the ankle, my left hand is not on the knee, and I get a big stretch. You're gonna feel this right in the back of the hamstrings. Do not overstretch. You can point or flex or roll your feet around or leave it at neutral. Take a breath. Release that leg, shake it out, and now we cross to the opposite side. Left leg in, cap the knee, circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it in, give yourself a hug. Stretch it all the way up, pull behind. You can keep it right here or you can stretch it bigger. Take a breath. You can point and flex or roll around or not. Both legs up, hands behind the knees, come into your happy baby. Now, pause at neutral. Your hands can stay right behind the knees. You can bring your legs in, make your feet a little more at an angle if you choose, or you can hold the bottoms of the feet, outside edges of the feet, inside edges of the feet. This shifts where the stretch goes into the back. You can choose not to do any of that and keep your hands right at the knees. So this is the expression of your pose for yourself. You pick what you want. You can try a little of everything. Bring your legs together, nice and straight without locking the knees. Point and flex the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Point 1, flex the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll the feet around at the ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Widen your legs into a V, just rock it out. Good. Come to neutral, bring your feet in, cap your knees, little circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release your feet to the mat. Hands on the ribs, hands out to the letter T, cactus arms, do your windshield wipers. Let your feet and the stance of your feet be wide. And you just rock it out here. See how that feels. Good.
Come to neutral, slide your feet together, hands come underneath your head, so you're gonna rock. Again, your elbows are gonna stay down, you're gonna rock through the bottoms, edges of your feet as you just rock the hips a little bit. Take a breath. Good, and when you come to center, go into your full body stretch. Take a big stretch, a big sigh, a big yawn. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Good. Now we're going to roll. So we're going to roll onto a side body. You pick the one you want. Support your head and neck with your arm. You're going to come as if you're sitting in a chair. So you're going to stack your legs, feet are flexed. You have a lap, so don't let your legs come too far back. And take a breath here and just let all the weight sink into this side body. And breathe. I'm going to take that, whatever arm is toward the ceiling, I'm going to bring it straight up, little circle. 1, 2, 3, reverse. 1, 2, 3. Now you can keep it here or you can go medium. 1, 2, 3, and then reverse. 1, 2, 3. You can keep it here or you can make it as big as you want. 1, 2, 3, and then you reverse. 1, 2, 3. When you bring it back, just let your arm rest right on your torso. Take a breath. Now with your hand here, you're going to be ready to go by sliding your legs right into the capital letter I. Stack your feet. Now, if you feel that you're really balanced here, you can keep your hand here. If you feel like you're going to tip forward, you TP your fingers onto the mat in front of you. Now you're just going to rock it here and see if you can work out all those tight spots through that side of the body. There are many in the thigh. Be mindful if you have any hip issues and this is not comfortable for you. This is a slow and gentle rocking. And breathe. Good, pause. I'm going to lift the top leg. I'm going to bend the bottom leg so I can keep my balance, and I'm going to keep the leg nice and long in line with the hip. Take the hand that's on top and stretch it over, palm down. Big stretch here. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Roll the hand and the wrist and the foot and the ankle and go in both directions. Feel like somebody's really stretching you out here. Big stretch, big stretch, big stretch. Bring it in, let it go. Arm can rest on the torso or in front of you, whatever's comfortable for you. Now, I'm going to take my hand and bring it to the front so I can bring my knees in as close as I can. This is a big release for the lower back. So I bring it in as close as I can. Don't let the shoulder drop into the space in front of you. And breathe. Now with your legs here, just don't worry if you roll off the mat. You can just fix that. You're going to roll onto your back body, arms out to the side, and just come right into a little twist. Make it as big or as small as you want. You don't have to go far and you don't have to go fast and you don't have to go deep. When you come to neutral, feet come to the mat and just rock out your legs again and see how that feels. Good. I need to switch myself, but you're just going to roll on to the opposite side. Bring yourself right back into your chair. Position on the floor. Again, legs are stacked. My fingers can prop in front of me to keep my shoulder from rolling forward. My arm can rest across the thigh. It's whatever's most comfortable for you, and you take a breath. And really let this whole side body sink. Take a breath. Lift the top arm, 3 small circles. 1, 2, 3. Reverse the direction. 1, 2, 3. Now medium. If this does not work for you and you need to keep it at 1 rate, that's fine. 2, 3, and then you reverse. 1, 2, 3, and then you can make it as big as you want. 1, 2, 3, and then you reverse when you're ready. 1, 2, 3, and when you bring it in, just let your arm rest wherever it's comfortable and you take a breath. Soften anything that feels tight. Pay attention to your jaw. Don't let it get engaged in tight clenching. Now, your option now is to extend your legs into that capital letter I. Feet are flexed, nice and straight line. Hand can rest in front of you, or it can rest on the hip as you rock gently. Now, one side may not feel the same as the other. This side may be challenging because maybe you feel like you're a little off balance. So you just do what's most comfortable for you. You don't worry about, oh, I couldn't do the same thing on the side. It's what you're doing is you're telling and retraining the body to make a shift. Notice any spots here that are tender, sore, creating the discomfort. You want to activate all those acupressure points here. Even your arm resting on underneath your head. And then you pause. I'm going to lift that lower leg, bend that bottom leg. Keep the leg in line with the hip so I'm not lifting it up. Arm comes up and over, palm down, and I stretch right here. Big stretch, wiggle the fingers and the toes, move the wrist, move the foot, move the ankle, go in both directions. And then bring it in and take a rest. Again, bring your knees in as close as you can. This is a variation of baby in the womb. So it's almost like, I always feel like it's like a little chicken and egg. And you breathe. Release through the lower back, soften the shoulders, relax the jaw. Avoid frowning if you can help it. And you breathe. Now we're going to release, so do your best. We're going to roll, arms come out, knees come out, and now I can just rock right here into a little twist. Take your time. And then when I come back to center, now remember, if you've rolled yourself off the mat, that's okay. You're going to bring your feet to the mat, hands to the ribs, or out to the letter T, whichever is your preference, and do some windshield wipers and see how those hips feel. Take a breath. Now pause. If you have a block, if you don't have a block, you can use a book or you can fold a towel. We're going to bring our feet to parallel, take the block, come right underneath the sacral spine and just rest in a supported bridge pose. Lift and tuck the shoulders under. Chin is in line with the sternum. Hands are parallel to the body. I want to feel the fingertips and the base of the hand. You're going to feel a little curve in the palm. I want to feel the toes and the heel, and then maybe I feel a little curve in the arch. And I want to relax. Relax anything that feels like it needs attention. Let your body find that connection to itself so you can begin to be your own diagnostician. What is tight, and do I have and give my body permission to release it? Now you can stay right here, or with the next inhale, you lift your arms slowly and gently until you expand the bridge. Arms are on the floor. If your arms cannot rest on the floor, bend them at the elbows. Breathe.
If this doesn't work for you for any reason, you cannot comfortably put your arms above your head, then pick something else and you breathe. Take a big breath. Inhale if you've extended your arms and bring them right back down to the mat slowly and gently, floating them back to hold the block that's underneath your back body. Knees come into the chest. We come into a supported shoulder stand. Take a breath. And then when you're ready, start to pedal a bike. So you're just rolling your feet in the air. 4, 5, 6, and then reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring your feet all the way up. Point and flex your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release your feet, wiggle your toes. Take that left foot, flex it. Take the right foot and cross over it. Big stretch here. Squeeze the legs together so you feel like you're making this really long, elongated triangle. Big breath. Release that, shake the legs a little bit, and then switch to the other side. Big stretch. Release, shake it out a little bit. Release so that the heels are by the buttocks. Take a breath here. Wiggle the fingers and the toes if you can. And then with intention, you're slowly rolling your feet back like a feather, right back to the mat. So you're controlling it with your belly and your back, and you pause. One more time, if you choose, you can go and expand the bridge. See if you feel like you have a little more space here. Take a big breath. Good, release the arms. Now I'm going to bring my hands back to support me as I lift up and slide the block out. Stay up for a breath. On the next inhale and then exhale, slowly roll the spine, one vertebra at a time until the whole spine meets the mat, and then don't move. Let the spine catch up. Settle. Slide your hands underneath your head if you choose, and you can lift up and rock that space between the shoulders. I'm not pulling my neck. My jaw is soft. I'm just easing that space in the upper back. And then pause, and you can rock the legs. And then slide the feet together. You can rock it here. Good. Slide the feet all the way down. Big breath. Go into your full body stretch. Take a big yawn, a big sigh. And then you bring your knees in. Now, you need to rock. That's great. You need to roll your legs around both directions. You need to cross your feet at your ankles. You need to rock from side to side. You need to elevate your legs and come into a happy baby if you choose. If you need to do a twist, you pick what you need now to finalize all of the parts of your practice. If you need to cross your legs over and come back into a rocking pigeon, you pick. If you're good to go and you want to rest, do that. And then whenever it is that you're ready, if you need to put on your sweater, you brought with you a blanket, if you need to put your socks on, go into your full body stretch. Set yourself up for whatever position is comfortable for you. So one foot can come in each corner of the mat, the arms can come down into the letter A. Your feet can come up and you can lift and tuck that lumbar spine. You can bring the knees to rest into each other. You can roll onto your side body. So you pick what you want. And wherever it is that you've picked, make sure you're comfortable. Now your body temperature will drop, and it is a little cool in here today.
So if you did bring with you a blanket or you have something you can cover yourself with, that's absolutely terrific. Now, as you rest here, before we move into our Shavasana, identify the places where you feel you've created space. Notice the spots that may feel less tight. Maybe your thoughts are not so busy. Let yourself adjust into the space and into your Shavasana that's most comfortable for you. Now, the second card I have as we rest now in our Shavasana is to change your perception. Remember this maxim: when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. The way you perceive things is an extremely powerful tool that will allow you to fully bring the power of your intention into your life. So if we're looking to create more space in a body and a mind, a heart, a spirit that is less reactive to stress, that is a choice. So rest, breathe, relax, notice, observe, pause, listen, connect. I am breathing in and I am breathing out into the space that I've created for myself today. This space belongs only to me. I choose to make a decision that allows me to feel, experience a stress-free body, mind, heart, spirit, emotion, intellect, anything else you want to add in there. I set an intention to release anything that creates a trigger. If at any time you're in a position that's uncomfortable, sit up. I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. I am relaxed. I am at ease. I feel relaxed and at ease. I know how it feels to be relaxed and at ease. I am breathing in and I am breathing out.
And begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. If you need to roll your head just a little bit, otherwise you're fine. When you're ready, go into your full body stretch. Take a big stretch, a big sigh, a big yawn. Stretch it all out. Good. Bring your feet up to standing first and do some windshield wipers here. Put your hands in any position that's comfortable for you. And just rock it out a little bit. And then when you're ready, bring your knees into your chest and rock it out a little bit there. Gently. And then whenever you're ready, bring your legs up into whatever position is comfortable for you and rock it out there. And then while you're there, bring your arms and your legs up if they're not there already and shake it out. And shake and shake and shake and shake and shake and wake yourself up a little bit more. Go into a full body stretch, big sigh, big breath, big yawn. Stretch it all out. And then when you're ready, bring your knees in, roll to whatever side calls to you, and just pause there. And transition up, when you're ready, into any comfortable seated position for you. Take your time. As you inhale, lift up just a little, don't overstretch. Exhale, just a little curl. Come to neutral, twist to one side, take a breath. Twist to the other side, gently. One arm down, one arm over. Opposite side. Bring your hands out to the side, touch your knees or the floor, and you just roll around, stir the pot. 2, 3, and then reverse when you're ready. 1, 2, 3. Come to center, sweep your hands. And again, we're going to find that place where we can reconnect with how we started. Hands together, bringing to ourselves that sense of focus, connection, alignment, balance, clarity, healing, love, kindness, and compassion. And as you breathe in and you move through the rest of this day, may you always carry with you the gift of peace. Namaste, 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 namaste. Don't forget to drink some water. Are you all right? Okay. Take good care of yourselves. See you next time. You're welcome.